So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom and this is day 2 of the advent calendar. So what have we got? It is the M46 PATTON KR, the Korea. So as ever, this is only going to be available in this offer anyway for a 24-hour period, so until whenever the servers change over on Sunday morning. Yeah, so have a look at the packages. So as with last time, 2 packages available. You have the Advent offer package, which gets you the tank, garage slot, 4,500 gold, 15 times 5 XP missions, 30 personal reserves of plus 200% crew experience for 2 hours, for £42.77. Or you can just go for the standard tank, which is £27.77, which gets you the tank, 50% crew and a garage slot. So any good? Let's have a look. So let's have a look at the KR in Tanks GG. It comes with a standard American 90mm gun, which gives you a rate of fire of 7.72 rounds per minute, 192 penetration with its standard AP round, which is actually pretty reasonable, and 243 with its skill rounds, and 240 average damage. But its DPM is a little bit disappointing, 1853. That's basically just measurement with 100% crew and no any equipment or special skills or anything. So 1800, you'll get it up to 2400 or so without too much trouble, but still not a massive DPM really. Aim time is a little bit disappointing of 2.4, and dispersion is 0.38, so accuracy is not really its thing. Not much of a distance gun, that is for sure, more close and personal. It's a reasonably mobile medium, 48 kph top speed and 20 in reverse power. So its engine power is 810, gives it 18.41 power ratio, so that's not bad for a medium. That gets away from the lights pretty effectively, but its ground resistances aren't great, so that will limit it on the more difficult grounds. Has very good gun depression, minus 10%, which is you kind of get used to when you're in an American medium tank, that's for sure. Hull armor 101 on the front, 7650 on the rear, which is pretty rubbishy really, but again you'll be used to that. But even the turret isn't fantastic. 127 76 76 is a little disappointing when most American tanks are known for their heavy turrets and limited hull. This thing, hull's not as bad as some, but it's still bad, and the turret is awful really. Makes it hard to make the best of that gun depression. So really this is a mobile medium. It's one where you nip out, put a shot in, and then move away again, get out of it. You don't want to be engaged in long range engagements. You don't want to be engaged in sort of slugged out fights. You want to pop in, pop out, shoot, get away. View range is excellent, 390 is pretty damn good. So yeah, it's crude layout, because this is a premium, so you may well want it to train your medium crews, and standard American medium crew layout, so 5-man crew, so pretty much all your medium crews can go in this. And so what do other players think about the Korea? So it's the PATTON Korea is actually what it stands for. It's jazzed up in that lovely tiger camo value. It's because it's based on a real tank that was used in the Korean War, so it's the PATTON Korea. So this is from World of Tanks wiki. Pros and cons according to different players. So pros are it's got good acceleration, easily reaches and keeps to its top speed, which is true. It's a very nimble medium, very nice for that kind of thing. Excellent on the move dispersion modifiers, snapshots are likely to hit. So we talked about the dispersion with the standard dispersion is not actually very good. It's okay, but it's nothing special. But actually when you're on the move, it's actually very good, like many American tanks actually. very high ammo capacity, which is always a good thing. Decent AP penetration, 192 versus 190 on the M46 Pershing, so very nice. And a very good credit earner. It has inexpensive AP rounds, only 255 credits per shot, which means you can spam the shells and still make a lot of money out of it. If you have a good game in this thing, you will make money, that is for sure. The opposite side, the bad things, the cons, the gun mantle is not as large as the M26 Pershings and blocks fewer shots. Now I find with mine that you'll have games where you bounce a lot of shells off your turret, and then the ones where they just go through time and time again. So you know, it's not reliable armor. You really need to rely more on its mobility and gun depression than you do the actual armor. 853 AP velocity makes sniping difficult. Yeah, so you've got to lead your shells. It's not got a very high velocity shell. Obviously, the higher the speed of the shell, the quicker it hits the target, the less lead you need to do on it. This thing is pretty slow, so that's a definite con. It has worse aiming time and accuracy, which makes the long range engagements tedious and costly. Yeah, this is what I found. As I said, the accuracy is not fantastic, the aim time is pretty poor, so firing at range is difficult. You don't want to go brawling, you don't want to be long range engagements with this really, you want to be as close as you can. Use its mobility. Has less APCR penetration than the M26 Pershing's 90mm gun, 243 versus 268mm, so yeah, there you go. So performance wise, it's basically, they say it plays like a stock tier 9 Patton, but has much more in common with the Pershing, which is the heavy tank. So with your great gun handling, you should look for quick snapshots and focus more on peekaboo fighting techniques instead of playing the hull down defender. Your turret armor, while not bad, most of the time simply isn't good enough to bounce off incoming shells. So as I said, I think that's the way I play mine. You use it as a mobile warrior. That's basically what you're looking to do. And the suggested equipment I wouldn't disagree with. Vertical stabilizers, optics and rammer, and you could swap out probably the optics for vents, but I would go vertical stabilizers, coated optics and gun rammer if you're going to buy this. So there you go, that's your day 2 advent calendar offer from Wargaming. A reasonable medium tank, good crew trainer for your medium American tank crews. A pretty good credit generator. Not spectacular tank apart from its camo, which is pretty fabulous looking. Otherwise, yeah, it's okay. It's a okay kind of tank. Anyway, you've got 24 hours with this offer, and we'll see what's in the advent calendar tomorrow. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously. This is Gamer Dom signing out.